Okay, so we have our question here. We've been given a demand function, we've been given a supply function. They've told us P is the price of potatoes. So in our demand function here, we have P, supply function, we have P here. PW is the average wholesale price of wheat. So PW here, we have PW here. Y is the income. So Y here. In our demand function here. PL is the average price of unskilled labor. So PL, we have it here. Our supply function. And ARA is the average annual rainfall in inches. So we have ARA here. Yes. So both quantity demanded and quantity supplied are in millions of medas of potatoes. Okay, so this demand and supply function is for potatoes. Okay, so our demand function here, QD, the quantity demanded of potatoes is affected by the price of the potatoes, the price of wheat, and the income. In our supply function, the quantity supplied of potatoes is the price of potatoes, price of wheat, the wage rate, and the average rainfall. So our question reads, when quantity is expressed as a function of price, determine the demand for and supply of potatoes. If PW equals 4, Y equals 7,500 billion, and PL equals 8, and R equals 20 kwacha. All right. So basically, it's just a matter of substitution that's going to go on here. Okay. So in our demand function, we've been told PW equals 4 kwacha. Price of wheat is 4 kwacha. Y equals 7,500. Let's get our calculators. Let's calculate. 7,500 times 0.2 and 12.5 times 4. Mm-hmm. Have we substituted 0.2 times 7,500? Or should I also get my own calculator? Or 1,500? 12.5 times 4? 50. Okay. So we just deal with the like terms here. So you say, so you just say negative 1,450 plus 50 plus 1,500. I think you should get 100. Are we getting 100? Mhm. So this is our demand function, 100 minus 25p. Okay. Now we're not yet done. Okay, because we need to determine the demand and the supply of potatoes. Okay. Okay. Next is our supply function. Okay, so we've been told PW equals 4, PL equals 8, and R equals 20. So let us calculate. 12.5 times 8, 25 times 4, this is 100 here. Okay, so negative 100 minus 100, negative 200, minus 100, negative 300, plus 200, negative 100. So it's negative 100 plus 75p. So this is our supply function. So now we've got our simplified demand function and our simplified supply function. We can calculate the equilibrium price and the equilibrium quantity. The equilibrium quantity will be represent the quantity demanded of the potatoes and the quantity supplied of the potatoes. So always, whenever you want to get equilibrium, always equate the demand function QD to QS. All right. So our demand function is now 100 minus 25p equals our supply function is negative 100 plus 75p. So first we solve for p. This is algebra. So we group like terms together. Okay, so this negative 25p, we cross it over the equal sign, it becomes positive. And this negative 100 here, we cross it over the equal sign, so it becomes positive. Okay, so on our left-hand side, we're going to have 100 plus 100. This is the other 100 that came from the other side, equals 75p plus 25p. So 100 plus 100, that is 200. 75p plus 25p, that's 100p. To get the value of P, divide the left hand side and the right hand side by 100. So P is going to equal to 200. Huh? You are saying? Yes, the equilibrium price is 2 kwacha. Then we can now get the quantity demanded and supplied at equilibrium. So we can just substitute 2 into any of the functions. So let's see, we can substitute it in the supply function. Negative 100 plus 75p. So we substitute 75. We substitute p with 2. So 2 times 75, that is 150. So negative 100 plus 150. So the quantity supplied, negative 100 plus 50, 150, that is 50 million medas of potatoes. Because the question told us that the quantity is in millions of medas. All right. So this is equilibrium. So also that would be the quantity demanded, 50 million medas of potatoes. Any questions? Okay. Part 2, it says calculate the surplus or shortage of potatoes when P is 1.5, P is 2 kwacha, and P is 2.5 kwacha. So remember here, if quantity demanded QD exceeds quantity supplied QS, then we have a shortage. If quantity demanded is less than quantity supplied, we have a surplus. So here it's just a matter of substituting P into our simplified demand function and our simplified supply function. So this quantity demanded, this quantity supplied QS. All right. So we start with when the price of potatoes is 1.5 kwacha. So in our demand function, this becomes 100 minus 25 multiplied by 1.5. Okay, what value do we get? Yes, what values are we getting? Okay, quantity supplied. Okay, let's see. Would they put my calculator? So let's see. Huh? Okay, so do we have a shortage or do we have a surplus? Quantity demanded is 62.5, quantity supplied is 12.5. So we have a shortage. At 2 kwacha, that was at equilibrium, quantity demanded equals quantity supplied. So the final one is here, 2.5 kwacha. We substitute it into our demand and supply functions. See, so yeah, so I'll do this. All right, so let's see what values do we get now when we substitute with 2.5. Yes. I was kicked out. Um, I was kicked out. What value have you got? Have you got the new values? Yes, I was asking, are you able to get me? Okay. I was saying, what are our new values here? When we supply, no, when you substitute two quarter 15 way in this, the functions. Okay, for quantity demanded, I'm getting 37.5. And I'm getting 87.5 for quantity supplied. So here we can see that quantity demanded is less than quantity supplied. So we have a surplus. And the first one, quantity demanded was greater than quantity supplied, and we had a shortage.